I know that this is not a real mic, but I'm going to use it today as a mic until I get my own. Mm. Hello guys, welcome back. This is Crowned with Glory. I know that it's been ages. Like the last time I posted on this channel was a year ago. What? You can imagine. But I think I'm back now. I don't think I am back now because the Holy Spirit has rebuked me enough. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys the story of why I left and why I chose to come back. So just sit and enjoy. So 2022, I had a burden in my heart to be a YouTube evangelist. I think I finished watching this Mount Zion film, The Train. That movie is so powerful. So the night of when I watched it, I had this burden. I could not even sleep. And the burden was, I want you to preach the gospel. I want you to tell my people that I am not a nuisance. And I'm like, okay. Although I ran at first though, because I was giving excuses like, God, I'm shy, I cannot speak for you, and a lot of excuses, but he kept on assuring me, I've sent you, so I'll be with you. And then I started a year after. I started 2022. It was 2021 I got that vision. So I started 2022, it was going all well. Every Sunday I will post, and anytime I don't post, I will feel so bad. But I kept on going until a point that I got comfortable even though I did not post. I became inconsistent. I was not disciplined to continue the vision that God gave me. So at a point I started becoming discouraged, and I think one of the reasons why I was discouraged is because of the views. At first it was not so. I was just all about doing God's assignment, anything He lays in my heart. I did not even care if I was using a good phone, if I had the quality materials I needed. I just kept on doing it. But at a point my gaze shifted and I started looking at the views, and I'm like, oh more, these views are not encouraging. So I got comfortable in not posting a video in a week, and that was how it died. Even when somebody will ask me concerning my channel, I will just like, what, Crown the Glory is fine. She's preparing to, she's taking a break that I did not need. But because of my gaze shifted, I gave myself a break. And yeah, I took that break. I was just saying that, Crown the Glory, she's on a break. She's going to come out, bigger and better. So she's just taking a break, taking a retreat to, get a clearer vision. There are times even when people will ask me concerning my channel, I will not even want to reply them. I want to shut them. In fact, I shut them down because I felt injured in my heart. So anytime they asked me about my channel, I felt like a failure. I felt like I'd already failed in my channel, like I could not do it. So that's how I felt, and it has been going on and on and on, even though I knew that this was a vision from God and I literally don't want it to die. I literally don't want it to die. I told myself that yes, I'm going to come back, but I need this break. You can imagine a year break. Until I was taking the break, and I kept on giving the excuse that I really needed this break. Until this week something happened that led to my turnaround. I was having a conversation with a friend and mentor, and I was just complaining to him of how I never knew that life would be hard after school, that why have I not secured a job, I'm trying this, I'm trying that, and nothing is working. And then he started asking me concerning the skills I learned, like why am I not applying to those skills and stuff like that. Then at a point he said, oh Lure, what happened to your YouTube channel? And you know me now, I kept on giving the excuses like, Crown the Glory is on a break, oh she really needs this break. And now this mic is not working, don't mind me, but I'm enjoying it. I'm like, Crown the Glory is on a break, she needs this break. I was giving him a lot of excuses like, she does not know what she's doing, she's boring, she's like a newscaster. I bet she just needs this break. In fact, I said, look at her phone is not good, ring light has spot, a lot of things. I'm like, she's not ready. But for some certain reasons, he did not stop asking. Like, he refused to leave the subject. He was still hitting on the YouTube channel. I'm like, I called you to tell you about me not having a job, and now you are reminding me of my YouTube channel. Remember I said that it's like a pain in my heart. Anytime they ask me about the channel, it's a pain in my heart. And he asked me, tell me about your channel. And I told him how God gave me this vision. And then it dawned on me. He said, this was an assignment from God. So why are you doing the assignment like you are the one that sent yourself? I'm like, I don't understand. He said that you not doing this assignment shows a reflection of your spiritual life. And I started arguing with him that my spiritual life is okay. I'm praying more, I'm studying more, I'm experiencing God more, I'm enjoying Him. Then he asked me, then how come you are comfortable in disobedience to Him? And I'm like, how am I being disobedient? I'm literally working for Him. Like in my church, I serve, and I was telling him a lot of things. But it was like, you've left your first love. Then he said, return to your first love. And I'm like, what? Because there was a day that I was privileged to preach in church, and the message God gave me to tell His people was return to your first love. And I was preaching that message with so much passion, not even recognizing that that message was first to me. I did not realize that I have actually left my first love. I did not realize that I actually left my place of assignment. I was so down, I was so broken. I repented. I'm like, God, I never knew that I could be so convenient in disobeying you. Like, it really broke me. And then he asked me a question. My friend asked me, like, why are you looking for what is not lost? God has given you a work. What you are looking for is a job. That you have a work given to you by God. That in my location is my allocation. He started saying some lines that made sense. That actually made sense. And I'm like, it's true. It's true. And the reason why I came to share this story is because some of us might not know that we are actually being comfortable in disobeying God. That thing that He has asked you to do that you left, it's actually you being comfortable in disobedience with Him or to Him, right? We may not see it that way, like the way I didn't see it that way. But when my eyes opened, and prior to that, the Holy Spirit will send a lot of people to ask me about my YouTube channel, and I was always, waving it aside. My friend told me that was you hardening your heart to God, because He is still interested in the assignment He gave you. Just the same way God gave Adam the assignment to tend and keep the garden, and then he failed and he was not in his place of assignment. God came to look for him and said, Adam, where art thou? That was just the way God was looking for me, like, Lure, where are you? You've left your first love. You've left the work I placed in your hands to do. So I need to go back. So this is me saying, return back. In any way you have left your place of assignment, return back. Oh, God is looking for you. Return back. And also do a quick search. Like, search yourself. Like, God, is there actually any way I'm comfortable in disobedience? Trust me, if anybody will tell me that I will confidently and comfortably disobey God, I will say it's a lie. So search yourself, like, ask yourself, like, God, I beg you, have I left my place of assignment? And even though you've left because of one excuse or maybe a limitation or whatever it is, it's not too late to go back. I'm back, and now I'm not just doing it because I want to be consistent or I want to have 1,000 views or anything. No, something happened to me that day that God is my first audience. He's the one that sent me. If my father would tell me, Lily, go and get a cup of water for me, and I'll be quick to do it, then how much more God? This is not me sending myself. This is God sending me. So I'm not doing this because I just want to be a content creator. No, it is an assignment given to me by God, and that is what is going to make me stay. God is my first audience. There is something in me that He has put to bless the world, and I will be a very bad person if I will not do the assignment. I'll be a very bad person if I keep that which He has placed inside of me. So you are, like, there are things that God has placed inside of you. Maybe there's a business He's telling you to start. there's an assignment he wants you to do in ministry, in business, name it. Like, my dear, return back, return back, return back. This is God telling you to return back, just the same way he told me to return back. Imagine, I was telling myself I need a break, because when I'm coming back, I'm going to come back stronger. So I thought maybe by the time I come back, I already have mic, I have good lights. But I know, as I'm talking to you right now, I have none of that, because it got bad, you get. But I'm like, I'm not going to give that as an excuse, because it's burning in my heart to, to come back, and I don't want to be comfortable in disobeying God. So yeah, I believe that you were blessed. I hope you were blessed. In fact, I believe that you've been blessed by this video. So please do it to subscribe, do it to share, do it to like. So I'll see you guys next week in my next video. Until then, stay blessed. Bye.